Hi guys, and welcome back to Reed's Readers with your host, Clinton Reed. Let me turn off this fan, or turn it down. If you hear the fan, I'm sorry. It's too hot in this room to turn it off. What you're about to see is my makeshift, bookshelf tour. It's not the greatest, but I hope you guys like it. I'm sorry if the lighting sucks at any point. I did what I could in this tiny, tiny, tiny room, so yeah. And let us start the vlog style bookshelf tour. See you in a sec. Okay, ignore how I look right now, but you're gonna get probably a better intro before this, but I wanted to throw this in here as well. This bookshelf tour that I'm gonna be trying to attempt isn't gonna be the best, but I'm gonna show you each shelf individually and then go like you're gonna get the page turn for the next clip, because I'm gonna have to move this little lamp over here in each of the places that I have books. So bear with me. Okay? But let us start with my first shelf. This is the shelf by my bed. Let me back up. You'll say, get my knee out of the way. The shelf by my bed. Okay. We get up here. On the top shelf, up here, I have my 5-star predictions. Have a little skull here. I have a candle from the book box I unboxed. That one's the hearth tree, just because I needed a random spot for it. I have my fairy. We have Cheer Bear. We have Queenie and Jacob, and we have the Agamemnon? I think that's what you call it. But these are the books that I have for 5-star predictions. I'm going to do a 5-star prediction video, but we have Sky in the Deep, Slate, Rebel Sands, Mirage, The Reader, Circle of Shadow, Shadow of the Fox, Prior of the Orange Tree, Bone Season, City of Brass, A Curse So Dark and Lonely, Girls of Paper and Fire, Children of Blood and Bone, The Last Nymphs Ought to End, a signed copy of Name of the Wind. Let's go down a shelf. On this shelf I just have, this is the start of my first of my 2 witch shelves, where I've got this green little witch that I got at a dollar store. We'll set that out of the way. My Wicked mug. The Realm Sucks, which is my favorite Kindle. Luna. And this Witch Better Have My Coffee, even though I don't drink coffee. I just thought it was funny, which is filled with just markers and stuff. But this is the start of my witch shelves. Let's see if I can't get part of that. Okay, got the Secret Circle, going into the British copy of Wicked Deep, the American. Oh, I also have Toby Easton's Emerge, which is about mermaids. I just have that sitting up here because I didn't have anywhere else to put it yet, because I met the author and she is adorable. Press Guide to the Occult, Bone Witch series, Undead Girl Gang. Then we have the Truth Witch series, Akata Witch, Life's a Witch trilogy, and then Once a Witch. Let us put everything back up here. Ugh. It's like, where did Luna go? And we'll put Luna back her. And we'll put the candle back. Cool. Sorry for that angle, guys. And this is the second of my witch shelves. We have this really cute witch mug, which I put all the witch books that I own in it that I haven't read. We have Evie from The Descendants, because I'm a huge Descendants fan. A Macintosh Apple candle just sitting up there. This paw print pen, because gotta love our gay furries. And this Which Way to the wine glass, which is really cute. Those are the items on the shelf. And then we have our lovely books, like Dead Witch Walking, Hocus Pocus and the all-new sequel. We have Secret History of Witches. We have a bunch of Paula Braxton, like Daughter of the Witch, Turn of the Witch, Winter Witch, blah blah blah. The Discovery of Witches trilogy. A random book that I found out Barnes and Nobles, The Seventh Born, which is about the seventh witch of the seventh witch. And then we have two books that go with these three, Witches of East End, The Graces, Witch of Willow Hall, My Practical Magic. And oh damn, let's put these items back where I had them. I just really like Evie, and I feel like Evie is fitting for the witch shelf, seeing as she's, I'll just set that there, seeing as she is the daughter of the evil queen. And then just down here are my Cassandra Clares. I'm really not gonna pull them out. You've got my J-Pop from Descendants, my Carlos Pop, a random cup that says pumpkin spice everything, and then down there at the very bottom, which you really can't see in this lighting, don't know if there's a way to brighten the lighting down there, but I pulled out one of the books. Down there is my James Patterson Women's Murder Club, because I had nowhere else to put them. And that's literally all that's down there. So, that is one shelf down. And I'll just go ahead and show you my little stuff right here of like the Outcrating, my little wolf, my Niffler, the wall of Stuffies. And then the Riverdale. My favorite thing in this room is this tapestry. So that's it for clip 1. We're gonna move over to the desk for clip 2. And then we'll do the bookshelf back there. Then we'll go there. And then we'll go there. But I got to move some lighting. Talk to you in a sec. Welcome to clip 2 of the bookshelf tour. I don't know how well the lighting is going to be over here, but yeah. Okay, welcome to clip 2, guys, of my bookshelf tour. I'm going to do the desk before I move the lamp over here to get over to the side bookcase. So I don't know how well the lighting's going to be, but we're going to attempt. Oh, you see my Killing November bag? If you haven't read Killing November, read it, which you'll see in a second. But we've got, ooh, my tarot cards. I'm going to move them out of the way because I'm attempting something with them, which y'all will find out in a later project. We got this little cute stuff, my little cup full of bookmarks, little snowman. the cover for Case for Jamie, because I'm currently in the middle of it, my leather-bound notebooks, a cup I got at Salem with all my colors for my for this is my bookbinder. How everyone does like their little bitty notebooks and stuff. And here's all my graphic novels. Ooh, let me move my tea out of the way, because we all know your boy loves his sweet tea. I don't know how well that clip was because I wasn't looking. But my graphic novel collection, currently missing 2 because my cousin has them, but whatever. My tabs, when I want to tab up a book, I have one in my bag just in case. Then the Pièce de Résistance, my Adriana Mather shelf, which has the 2 movies that her and her husband did. 2 out of the 3. Honey Glue, really good movie. Eat Spirit Eats, really good movie. And We Are Boats. We Are Boats is also an amazing film if you have not seen it. Check out all of these films. They're produced and directed and written by James Bird, Adriana Mather's husband. And Adriana Mather stars in them, like she's on the cover of this. This one will make you bawl your eyes out. Just saying. But let's go back to the shelf. Like, we have my Elijah mug with 2 of the bookmarks that I got from the event. Ooh, ow. We have the necklace that I have won. I just felt like should go up here. My Sam Lovely pen. Little card with her on it. Killing November. Everyone should check it out. My I Heart the Descendants pen. My Honey Glue pen. My Hocus Pocus bookmark. Baby Nifflers. My Killing November arc. The British cover to How to Hang a Witch. The Spanish cover to How to Hang a Witch. Paperback How to Hang a Witch hardback, Haunting the Deep. Then my signed copies. Just, I love this display that I got from work. Which, ignore where it says Radiant by Australian Gold. I'm going to paint over that eventually, whenever I have time. Oh, and also sitting over here is a book I got recently, Still Life by Louise Penny, which I think I'm going to read next after Case for Jamie, because this would work for History of Magic, seeing as it came out in 2005. Ooh, and above my desk is my little plaque that says, Choose Your Own Adventure. So, that is the end of clip 2. I will be back with clip 3 once I move some lighting over to here. Okay, bye! Okay, clip number 3. Currently ignore the lighting. This is the best I'm going to be able to do with what I'm doing, okay? Because this is in a really bad spot. I moved my Adriana Mather stand out of the way so I can get to this. But I've got 2 main shelves I can talk about, and I can mention what's on the bottom, like the one underneath it, and the one on the bottom's just got random stuff on it, okay? So, let us talk about, if I don't drop my phone, there's a shelf. See, Adriana Mather was like right here, but it blocked off that section, but this is this little corner shelf, which goes all the way down. It's a really weird shelf that I got. Okay, on the top shelf here, displayed are a lot of my favorite series. Like, you got all my Harry Potter, which, let's discuss what I have sitting over there as items. We have a Harry Potter goblet with the exclusive Moaning Myrtle, which is why it hasn't left its box, that I got for my birthday. Oh, a friend made me that. and the same friend put that puzzle together. But that's beside the point. Then we have Newt, Tina, and Luna, and then a Sorting Hat necklace. I got that for Christmas, which is a Harry Potter goblet. You got Seraphina, President of the United States of Magic. You've got an owl, like whatnot, a little rubber ducky owl. That is the trailer to, I do believe, part 1. Yes, part 1 of Deathly Hallows, which I got when I worked at a theater. It was just, we were cleaning out a room, and she said I could take whatever I wanted. We were just like throwing things away. And the Hufflepuff glass. Then I have my Harry Potter mug with the badger from the Lion King TV show that's on TV nowadays. I don't know. But then you see Carnival, and then my Study in Charlotte series, which I put Case for Jamie back on the shelf so that it wouldn't be empty. My Summerview Manor candle next to my pendulum, which I love this. It's adorable. My new Belle mug, which with an owl in it, named, I do believe, Sammy, which was my sister's name, and when we found it, we thought it was really cool. My Book Lover mug that I got, move those out of the way. And then you have my A Court of Thorns and Roses series, my Divinus, and my Stalking Jack the Ripper series. Robbie, which I've had since I was like 8, when I found it was among the stuff at my grandfather's house. Actually, I think it might have been 5, but it belonged to my dad. And a Little Bitty Wolf. Okay, that's what's on this top shelf, which used to be all Harry Potter, but because this room is so tiny, I figured a Harry Potter corner, which that just got random stuff in the mug. Figured it could just do for now. Okay, and then underneath that is my middle grade shelf. And let me move my little Thor. Okay. We have, in the front, we have Animorphs, Murder Most Unladylike, Mark of the Dragonfly, Dragon Pearl, which actually is supposed to be on the bottom, but whatever. The Whispers, Arusha, The End of Time, Stormrunner, my Philip Pullman trilogy. I want to say it's Dark something. Dark Materials trilogy, Northern Lights, The Subtle Knife, and Amber Spyglass. I can't wait to finally read this. We have my Nevermore, my Morgan Crow series, Wolf Brothers, Stolen Magic, and then a Tamora Pierce one down there, Battle Magic. And behind these stacks, which I can't really move all of the books, but is my Percy Jackson. Then you go into the Heroes of Olympus, then to Apollo. Then you've got the Egyptian series, and then the one book I have for my Magnus Chase. And actually, looking at this, I remember I have 2 of the same book. So one of these, I like that one. Let's compare it. I have a stack of Unhaul books, which I will see at the end of this. But I have 2 copies of that, so that can go with the Unhaul stack. But that is my middle grade shelf. I am here. Nah. Those need to go like that. Cool. Okay, let me put all these books back, because I'm so unprepared. I'm sorry, guys. This is probably not the best bookshelf tour, but hey, I'm doing my best. And then Thor just sits there. And then underneath, right there, are like my illustrated copies of Harry Potter, all my gigantic Harry Potter books, my piggy bank, and just everything else Harry Potter that couldn't fit up there. But that is my bookshelf number 3 clip. So I will talk with you guys in just 1 second when we go to the next shelf. I just gotta move a couple of things out of the way because I've been moving them that way because this room's a mess. Sorry, guys. Really, really tiny room. Baking do. Talk to you in a sec. Bye. Welcome to vlog clip number 4 of this bookshelf tour. This one's gonna be probably the darkest. If you hear the fan in the background, sorry, it's hot as hell. I'm not turning it off because the fan is literally like right there, but not turning it off. We're gonna move to this shelf. We're gonna start with what's on top. Ignore the fact that it looks like it's bending when it's really not. It's just, you can only do so much in this tiny ass room. Okay. I have the light up a little bit so we could get to the top, and then when we get down, I'll like, okay, cool. Let's do this. Okay. On this top little bitty shelf, the items, I have my wand, which I'll just move out of the way. We have a rubber ducky with stars on it, because I love my rubber duckies. We have a candle that says "You had me at pumpkin spice." Joker, Black Sands candle, and a little bit of clock. Over here you have Batman and Catwoman, Slasher Girls and Monster Boys, my poetry collection, and on top is an audiobook for Gone Girl, which you'll see the book later. I just didn't have anywhere else to put the audiobook. And over here in this corner you've got a Shadow, Bright and Burning, Poison, Dark and Drowning, The Strange Case of the Alchemist's Daughter, and Ready Player One. That's all that's up here. And this stuff just sits there because I have nowhere else to put it. Okay, ooh. I moved my chair. Cool. Then we're gonna move to this shelf, which has a book. This book right here. Fried Green Tomatoes at the Whistle Stop Cafe. I am borrowing from a friend, so I gotta read it soon. So that'll be in my May. Hopefully I'm reading it in May. I have this little cute little box where I'm putting coins in for a venture fund. I thought that was really cute. My chip mug and my bale pop. My chip mug has all the little series and stuff that I haven't read in it. So, let's move everything out of the way. Starting off this shelf in that very dark corner, which I don't mind putting black books in the corner, but my Three Dark Crowns series. Then you've got my Jacoby series, which I still haven't read. Raven Voice, which I've only read book 1. I'm a sucky booktuber. I don't know how that vlog clip looks. Schoolgirls, or School for Unusual Girls trilogy, because we met Kathleen Baldwin and I found them on Book Outlet for really cheap. Conspiracy of Us, which I got earlier this year for really cheap. $3.19 a book for hardbacks. Not bad. Breathless, The Safest Lies, One of Us is Lying, The Naturals, Timekeeper, All Crooked Saints, You'll Be Mine, The Darkest Corner. The Darkest Corners, which is in the darkest corner. And In a Dark, Dark Wood. That is what's on that shelf. Let's put everything back. Let me grab the light and bring it down. Okay, let me back up. This is going to be the weirdest angle, guys, because I can only do so much because of... If you look behind me and you see how much room this bed takes up, you see what I mean in this tiny ass room. Oh, while I'm on this floor, you can see the Harry Potter shelf, and then just down there is just a random bunches of stuff. It's a really messy corner. I'm not going to go over there. Okay, this shelf has my bubbles thing, and this really cool... My grandfather had gotten this Sprite can from Thailand while he was in Thailand, and it's never been opened. And when he passed away, my aunt was going to throw it away. And I was like, no, it's too cool to throw away. So I kept it. Alright. You've got a book that has not made it to a haul yet. Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, which I got the other day. And my Gemma Doyle series. Behind that is my Grisha trilogy and Hot and Badgered. This is kind of where, like, my short paperbacks and stuff are. Like, this is all a paperback shelf. There's not even a single hardback. And my mass markets, which... Stray by Rachel Vincent. And then the whole series is right there. In this little corner has I Know What You Did Last Summer by Lewis Duncan. Christopher Pike Spellbound. And Blood and Chocolate. All goes in this little corner. Right there. I don't know why they go like that, but they're going to go like that. On top is Legends of Sleepy Hollow. The Book Thief, which this is the British cover, and I was just in love. Still haven't read it, but plan on it. I really prefer the title The 7 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle instead of the American version, The 7.5 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle. The Storied Life of A.J. Thickery and It Gets Worse by Shane Dawson. And behind that is My Laini Taylor. Daughter of a Smoke and Bone, Days of Blood and Starlight. I wonder if I move. And Strange the Dreamer. Is all that's on this shelf. Because this is the weirdest shelf I have. And yeah, that actually looks better there, doesn't it? Set it back there. That looks better right there. Okay. Now let's go down to the weirdest shelf that I'm going to have to vlog. One of the weirdest, I should say. We have the rest of some randomness. Over here we have my copy of Carry On and Fangirl. My Ember at the Ashes, Torch Against the Night, and The Reaper at the Gates. Consumed, which is a romance involving firefighters, which I can't wait to get to when I'm in the mood for a romance. If We Were Villains. Roar, Throne of Glass. Fallen Kingdom, starting of series that I have not read. Sadie, really good book. Princess's Thorns, Daughter of Deep Silence. The appearance of Annie von Slytherin and the Trilogy of Two. Those bottom 4 books were all bought for me. I will eventually get to when I have time. The Summer List. And you have these 2 trilogies. The Graceling and then The Winter's Curse. I'll slide you all the way down. And then just random books behind it. Crown's Game and Ground's Fate. The Archived. Darker Shade of Magic and Vicious, all by V.E. Schwab. Cruel Beauty and Crimson Bound, both by Rosamund Hodge. And then the Scarlet Trilogy by A.C. Guffin. And that is what is on this little bitty shelf I have right here. I will catch you with the next one. Bye. Hey guys, and welcome to shelf 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, shelf 5. This one's in like the weirdest position. I'm gonna need you guys to ignore all the cords and stuff like that. But I'm gonna show you this little 2-piece shelf right here before we get into the last 2 bookshelf area. Okay? And P.S. Not all of these are all my books. Some are in the closet. So, y'all. Which are in a tote at the bottom of the closet. John Grisham and James Patterson. That's all I'm going to say for those. But I am going to show you this little area here, which has my DVD player and stuff, and ignore like all of that stuff. But this shelf here is all one author, which I got a little rubber ducky here. We'll move. We'll see for Clint. And my little hand, which has all my push pins in, because I love this hand. This is my Kristen White. Ooh, my shelves need to be dusted. Sorry, guys. I am trash. This is my Kristen White shelf. And every last one of these is signed by Kristen White. And the only one I can guarantee that I have read is Slayer. But I remember reading Paranormalcy a long time ago. I just don't remember anything about it. But yes, let me open. But like I said, they're all signed, and I did a whole video on all these books. But yes, British Paranormalcy and Supernaturally, Anti-Darken's British covers, the American British, or the American Anti-Darken covers, and then The Dark Descent of Elizabeth Frankenstein. So that is what's on that lovely shelf up there. Now down here starts my LGBTQIA2 plus shelf. Really, it's just mainly male romances, mostly. But my unicorn cup is full of just little bit pens. My Sailor Uranus, because we all know she's a lesbian. Seemed fitting putting her on the shelf. I just read You Asked for Perfect by Laura Silverman. Love this book. But down here you have my Adam Silveras, going into Becky Albertalli, to Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secrets of the Universe by Benjamin Allery Sons. If you haven't read that, check it out. Ship It, which my boss gave me because she couldn't get into it, and I plan on checking it out. On top of it, you have Struck by Lightning by Chris Colfer and Cara Delevingne's Mirror Mirror. Hold on!
Hey, I was not first.
Sorry guys, got interrupted with that last clip. I'm still not done with the LGBT show just yet. Got one more part of it. Pardon the mess. And the stupid lighting. But over here, oop, if we move the cords out of the way, we have Rainbow Boys, Rainbow High, Rainbow Road, Bait All by Alex Sanchez, Call me by your name, and then Gentleman's Guide to Vice and Virtue, and Lady's Guide of Petticoats and Piracy, which just blends in perfectly with the LGBT shelf, which I don't know if I finished those or not, but those are up there too. But that is a bookshelf 4. Moving to 6 and 7. See you in a sec. Bye. Okay guys, on to bookshelf number 6. I'm going to do the top part in one clip, and then do the bottom in another clip, because there's a lot on the bottom. But, yeah. Let's get into it. And this is what this shelf looks like. I got from there to there, and then you're gonna have that entire bottom part. But I'm gonna let y'all know the reason why I don't have more space for books is because of all my movies and TV shows, which are all there. But okay, we're gonna start in this corner because it's brighter. Over here we have this little teacup that has a C for clamps, and we have this little bottle that I got for root beer, which I still need to clean out, but Old Dragon's Breath, and a yes shot glass, which I can move up there. But this is my manga counter with my favorites: Fushigi Yogi, Soul Eater, which I would love to eventually own all of them, Italia, same for Italia. And then I got one new one called X. I did my Full Moon, which I still need to find the other 2 that go with it, and try to find the series that goes before it. They're a really hard series to find. Oh, and this version of Soul Eater is the 10th anniversary Soul Eater with the holographic top, which is why the corner looks different than all the rest. But yeah, so we're going to put the tea mug back over there, and we're going to put the bottle back there. And this starts going into my contemporaries. Like we have The Disappearance of Timothy Dawson by Nathan Parker, which is an indie author that Nikki sent me, and I can't wait to get into it. But we've got like my Taylor Jenkins Reid, Seven Husbands is down below, my Jeff Zetner, my Emma Mills, and the one Jen Bennett. All of these were suggested to me by Julie at Pages and Pens. Then we got my huge stack here with History of Wolves, which is a very beautiful book. Let me see if I can pull it out one-handed. Ew, 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 ew. Ooh, I just broke a nail. Ow, that hurt. I'll get to that in a sec. But we've got my Katrina Leno, my John Green, a Riverdale book, an Arc of Internment, my 2 All the Boys I Loved Before series, and the 2 Casey West, which I brought back recently and still haven't read. But History of Wolves, this, I found it for like $1 at a thrift shop, and just look at that gorgeous naked book. It's just so good. It's up here because it's a contemporary, adult contemporary, and I just, yeah. We're gonna put that back. And then we're gonna slide over to here, and I'm gonna bring the suitcase over with the lamp sitting on top of it to my PC Cast and Kristen Cast Corner. For all y'all that want to know, this is a picture of my sister. She passed away when she was 16 in 2009. And for some reason, I thought this fairy kind of looked like her, and I really like the dynamic. This may get replaced with another picture of her, but then I have House of Night Oracle cards. Then we have the full House of Night Marked, betrayed, chosen, untamed, hunted, tempted, burned, awakened, destined, hidden, revealed, and redeemed. And then we got D. Dragon's Oath, Libya's Vow, Nephrit's Curse, Colonna's Fall. Then we've got Loved and Lost, which is the House of Night Otherworld. My Fledgling Handbook, my graphic novel. And you got the book that they did together that came out earlier this year, Disasters, which I can't wait to read. Then we got Kristen's series by herself, Amber Smoke and Scarlet Rain. And then PC Cast's, want to say the New World series, Moon Chosen, Sun Warrior, and Wind Rider. And that is all for this shelf. But yeah, so that is that shelf. I'm gonna move down with the lamp and stuff, and we will discuss the final shelf. So, talk to y'all later. I know the lighting is bad in this little position, but hopefully it'll be brighter down here. But this is going to be the last shelf that I can actually show, because the rest of my books are in the closet in a tote. But they're mostly James Patterson's and John Grissom's, and books that I'm not going to actually actively get to anytime soon. Or they're not like favorites, you know? But I'm going to show you this shelf. It's a really bad angle. We'll bring the light over to here in the corner here in a minute. But yeah, these shelves were already here when I moved into Mom's. Okay, to start with this, we got Do You Dare Into the Witch's Lair, which I just thought was really cute. We all know me about my witches. Okay, in this corner, we have The Color of Beelar the Murder, Every Other Day, All My Neil Gaimans. Above that are First Life and Lifeblood, A Whole New World, and As Old as Time. We got School for Psychics, Gone Girl, which you saw the audiobook earlier. Street Lawyer, the only John Grisham to ever make me cry. Ooh, such an underrated book. Interred with Their Bones by Jennifer Lee Carroll. Such a good book. Da Vinci Code meets William Shakespeare. Really, really good. Same with its sequel, Haunt Me Still. They need a reread soon. Then you got some of my book of the months that I still own. Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo and The Last Time I Lied are the only two that I've read. But I'm very interested in The Lies We Told, Fashion Victims, and The Silence of the Girls, which is an Iliad retelling. I have Circe and the other practical magic book over in my witch section. And then above it, we have Lewis Lowry, The Giver. We have Robert Galbraith's The Cuckoo's Calling, Silkworm, and Career of Evil. I'm going to read them before I buy any more. A.K.A. J.K. Rowling. Kite Runner. Really, really beautiful book, which I'm doing a reread of it by buddy reading with Emily and Charlie next month. Can't wait. Then you go into my James Patterson stack. Let me move these out of the way so we can show. Got Truth or Die, Invisible, one of my all-time favorite James Patterson books, which we're getting a sequel. Cannot wait. Toys, Never Never, President is Missing. Then you've got all the Alex Crosses that I kept, because I'm like on this one. No, this one. I just need to read this one, I think. Then the one after it, and then I'm all caught up. Instinct, Mistress, good book. Step on a Crack, good book. Sundays at Tiffany's, really good book. 3 of the Witch and Wizard series, 2 of the book shots, and this one. The Thomas Newt Berryman number is James Patterson's very first debut novel, and I cannot wait to get to it. Next, I'm going to show you this little Harry Potter cups. Okay. We have this little glass that says, leave a little sparkle wherever you go. It's got all my Stephen Kings in it. Spiced pumpkin whiskey, which is actually kind of good. And then we had this amazing cup. Inside over. Let me bring the light. This is my Stephen King collection. I'm gonna do that. Excuse me. Eyes of the Dragon, Misery, and Pet Cemeteries in my bag. 4 Past Midnight. These are the British paperbacks that all match. The spines are just gorgeous together. Then you got The Shining, Carrie, Christine, Stephen King's 11/22/63. Then you got a stack in front. These are the 6 Green Miles, which I can't wait. Dolores Claiborne and Firestarter. Then you've got this gorgeous edition of the Bill Hodges trilogy, which I cannot wait to read, which may be coming up soon because they're mysteries. Oh, they're so pretty. And I'm just in the mood for a lot of mystery. Desperation and The Regulators, which are matching covers. If you look, see, they're not quite matching from there, but watch. See Desperation? You see The Regulators? You flip The Regulators around, and through that little peephole is the cover to Desperation. I thought that was really cool. But then you see the cover of Regulators, and then you flip around Desperation, and through that window is the cover to Regulators. But there's also this little fun tidbit. It is blue with red writing. Also like the fact that they're both wood. Just one's darker wood than the other. And then this one is going to be red with blue writing. I thought that was really ingenious. And I'm dropping things. And then you've got Bag of Bones next to it. These are my Stephen Kings. Okay. And you come over here to this lovely woo, woo, cords. I have cords everywhere. Sorry, guys. This lovely corner is my Barnes & Noble's Classics. Ignore any noise you hear. Yeah? Hold on. Sorry, guys. Got interrupted. Back to what we were talking about. Okay. My classics. To the very bottom is a Doctor Who book, the Iliad and the Odyssey, Dante's Inferno, the complete Sherlock Holmes, another Sherlock Holmes book, one of my Grimm's fairy tales, Alice in Wonderland, Beauty and the Beast, another one of my Grimm's fairy tales. I think the third one's in the closet. Then you got King Arthur, Robert Frost, H.P. Lovecraft, Outsiders, Murder on the Orient Express, Emma, Oscar Wilde. Ooh, wow, I didn't even show you those. But yeah, Outsiders, Murder on the Orient Express, Emma, Oscar Wilde, Peter Pan, another copy of The Outsiders, The Last Unicorn, this gorgeous copy of The Hound of Baskervilles. And I don't know why my hand's shaking right now. Sorry, guys. if it'll go back. And you have the case book of Sherlock Holmes, which I've had since I was like 15. And then you see the gorgeous Rebecca. And in between Rebecca is my high school diploma. Don't ask me why it's over here, but it is. And I'm using it as a thing to help keep books up. So there you have it, guys. My final bookshelf. So yeah, but I will talk with y'all in the next clip, which is just going to be the wrap up of the video. So, mwah. Hey guys, I hope you guys really liked my bookshelf tour. If you saw any books on there that I stated that I hadn't read yet, comment down below, and if you've read them, comment down below and tell me if I should read them or not, or if I should just unhaul them. Because I am in that point of I want to read nothing but really good books. I'm really wanting to stretch my bounds of my reading and everything like that. So, and I kind of like this angle that we're filming at, so you may start seeing this. But yeah, so I am also going to film an unhaul. Apologize if I look like a hot mess, but let's be honest, I am a hot mess. But yeah, if you guys like this video, hit that thumbs up, and if you haven't yet, hit that subscribe. And like I said, if you liked any of the books on my shelf, or you've read any that I stated I haven't read, comment down below and just let me know. And yeah, I think that's all I'm going to leave you with. You guys have a wonderful day. And remember, kids, reading is what's fundamental. Until next time. Bye.